Hello and welcome. I am Chibi Chabat, and this is my first video. Okay. I would like to share what got me into this fandom. So first, I'm going to explain a little about myself. From a very clinical standpoint, I'm suffering from major depression, gender dysphoria, and Asperger's. I can't say that I'm suffering from Asperger's because I kind of enjoy being me. It makes me kind of unique, at least from that standpoint. In addition to that, I am also asexual and transgender. I have survived 2 suicide attempts. The first attempt was made by overdose, actually. I consumed a 3-month supply of Prozac in one setting. I'm not quite sure why I actually did that, but I believe it was, a buildup of a lot of feelings inside of me, and they got the best of me. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a fun time. I was out of work for about a week recovering from that one. Basically made me really, really, really sick. Basically, I threw up pretty much anything that I put in me. Water, food, whatever, nothing would stay down. So I got really dehydrated. Lots of shakes and other unpleasantness. I couldn't keep my hands still for anything. Wasn't fun. The second attempt was about a month later. I actually attempted some self-surgery. That wasn't that fun either. That landed me in a mental ward for about 2 weeks. And I had about 2 weeks of a intensive outpatient program after that. So total, I was out of commission for about a month after that. So that's basically the state of me before I got into this fandom. So it's been a total of 2 years since that point in my life. Overall, I would say that I'm stable. I still have my good weeks and my bad weeks, for sure. I've been off of medication for about a year now. And I'm happy to report if it, well, I shouldn't say that. Honestly, My Little Pony saved my life. If it wasn't for the magic ponies, I would probably be dead. Of course, it's not just magic ponies that keep me around. I have some great parents and some awesome friends that help keep me safe. In addition, I have a great team of doctors who support me and check in with me on a regular basis. And they're also helping me transition safely. Whenever I'm feeling down, I turn to the ponies. Mainly because friends and family are not necessarily always around. I do actually have 2 brothers, one older, one younger, and I keep in contact with them. I'll call them every now and then, or when I'm feeling down as well. But they both have their own families and they work a lot. So I don't know, it's tough. They both live out of state. My first experience with MLP was actually through my Netflix account, of all things. It wasn't long after I got out of the hospital, actually. I was watching a few Cartoon Network series. Yeah. And then one time while watching Netflix, I can't remember exactly what series it was. But anyways, I got a suggestion from Netflix to watch My Little Pony, of all things. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll give it a shot. Well, I watched all of the seasons they had at that point on Netflix. And then I promptly forgot about it. It wasn't actually until a few months later that I was actually over at one of my clients doing some IT work, of all things. One of the people there had brought in their daughter, and she was watching a couple of episodes, and I quickly remembered. And I've been watching a lot of this fandom for some time now. Never actually contributing, so this will be my first video actually putting something up there. But I've definitely been consuming a lot of content. A couple of the people I like to watch, or a couple of channels I watch or favorite, are actually InkRose. I Love Kim Possible a lot, and KyleThePale. He's actually the one that encouraged me to upload this video and start my own channel. I don't know, that guy is awesome. I don't know if you've ever actually watched his channel, but it's good. I enjoy him. I'm also an avid reader of fan fiction. I can burn through several 100,000 words in just in just a couple of days, actually. It's insane the pace I read. Couple of standout series for fan fiction, at least, gotta be End of Ponies, for sure. And a couple of other really great fan fiction I probably should have written down in my notes, but of course I did not. My initial reaction to MLP was, this is awesome. The first thing I noticed had to be the animation quality. I ate it up. I'm like, this is beautiful. I gotta watch this. It's something to do with the way that the animate the movement. I mean, it's really standout quality. I like how much effort they put into every single scene. The detail is just amazing. You know, they'll add little things into the background, and it's great. It's fun to watch. Of course, you can't talk about the animation without, of course, talking about the voice actors. I think they're perfect for their roles. It's just amazing. And of course, the story is just stellar. Real standout. I also really appreciate the interaction between the characters, and how each one of them develops from episode to episode. It's very inspiring for me, and it gives me a view of the outside world that I can relate to. I get to see the interaction between the characters, and I can apply it to everyday life. Having Asperger's and other mental issue in terms of human interaction, I would say, it helps me a lot. It's great. Of course, I also love the background characters. My favorite, of course, being Derpy. She's just amazing. Especially the line of, "I just don't know what went wrong." It just cracked me up every time I saw that. I've watched the episode a couple of times now. It also amused me how many times she showed up in the first season. Of course, at least in terms of what helps with my depression, is just the sheer amount of cute that's in the show. It's amazing. I mean, how can you be depressed when you're watching something so adorable? And that's really what the fandom does for me. It gives me an outlet to go to when I'm feeling down or depressed or sad or just stressed. It's amazing what a couple of magical ponies can do for brightening your day. Couple of my hobbies outside of the ponies, of course, are pro audio. I love recording equipment and playing around with things like Cubase. I also love electronics, retro computing, retro gaming, and I also have a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle that I repair on a regular basis. I drive it every day for work, and it always gets me where I need to go. I put a lot of miles on that thing. So this channel will probably reflect a mixture of commentaries, vlogs, and basically little videos of some of the various equipment that I have. It's pretty awesome. So thanks for watching my vid, and I will see you all later. Have a great day.